From the WYLN studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is WYLN News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. Federal, state, and local law enforcement authorities raided two Freeland properties this morning at 326-328 Washington Street and 631 to 637 Center Street as part of an ongoing arson and firearms investigation. ATF agents took Roberto Torner, the building's owner, and Liza Robles into custody on charges related to fires that destroyed 228 and 238 3rd Street in Weatherly on August 6th in 2016. Torner owns both Weatherly homes, according to the ATF. The fire destroyed the homes, but occupants were able to escape without injury. Torner is also a suspect in a 2014 arson that occurred at one of his properties in Kidder Township, Carbon County. During the investigation, officers identified David Ezelgary as another person of interest in connection to the Weatherly fires. Ezelgary is an employee of Torner's and is also wanted on charges of arranging the straw purchase of a firearm and distributing narcotics. He's currently wanted on a state felony warrant from Butler, Pennsylvania. ATF was assisted by state police along with officers from Weatherly, Hazleton, and Butler Township Police Departments today. Summer is ending, but the school year is just beginning, and many school districts like Hazleton area began their classes today. WYLN's Maria Senti spoke with Superintendent Dr. Craig Butler about the first day of school and what to expect over the next year.
The Hazleton Area School District finished up several meetings and orientations last week, all in preparation for the beginning of the school year.
People are raving about the start. Students are positive, staff is spirited, teachers are ready to go.
Classes began today at all 13 buildings within the school district. Dr. Craig Butler says the teachers and students are off to a great start.
All the students are positioned in their schools. I have not received a single complaint this morning about anything.
Butler says some staff members arrived as early as 6 a.m. this morning to make sure they were ready to start the day.
I compliment our faculty and staff in the district. They're a great group and very dedicated to serve the students.
With about 11,500 students enrolled in the Hazleton Area School District, constant changes are being made. But Dr. Craig Butler says one of the biggest changes this school year is the expansion of its hybrid initiative. The hybrid initiative is a newer instructional model that has been used at some elementary middle schools throughout the district over the past few years. It's a three-prong approach consisting of direct, technological, and collaborative instruction.
It encompasses many of our teachers, many of our students. It's pervasive in the lower grades.
Butler says the initiative is expanding to 2 more schools this year and will eventually exist in 8 schools throughout the district.
Seeing good results with the younger kids. We're seeing growth. In fact, we've received some noteworthy praises for the growth that we've seen in our younger children.
Butler says the hybrid initiative, along with many other changes throughout the school district, will help make this school year a success.
I hope the school district, and the teachers and staff and students and administrators have a great year. I think we're poised to have a wonderful school year.
In Hazel Township, for WYLN News, I'm Maria Sinti.
Dr. Butler also says that this Wednesday will be his final day at Hazleton area. He says George Donati will serve as interim superintendent until Brian Uplinger takes over the position. It's called Crime Prevention Through Environmental Design. It's something that the Hazleton City Police Department is using at the intersection of Vine and Mine Streets. Today, DPW crews cleared away low-hanging tree limbs and park benches and table as well.
There's a lot of little spots, all over where people are starting to, hang out and loiter. This is a convenient spot because there was benches here and tables. So it made it easy for them to start hanging out here. They were starting to drink at night. There was a lot of drug activity, and they were actually some fights were starting to take place here too. So that's when the mayor and the police chief decided we need to clean this up.
And according to Police Chief Jerry Speziale, throughout the year, the police department spent countless hours citing drunk and disorderly individuals in the area, draining our resources, which has become a quality of life issue. The chief also said large amounts of trash were left lying around, which is unacceptable. Although, he says, we constantly enforce the ordinance with citations, we also clean it up prior to moving them from the location. Hazleton police have charged an 18-year-old woman with endangering the welfare of a child. It's in connection with the saturation patrol in the city over the weekend. Police say the 14-month-old child was allegedly left in front of Second Base Bar on West Broad Street. The child was taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton to be checked out. According to police, Destiny Davila, the child's mother, showed up and was taken into custody. The child is in the custody of Luzerne County Children and Youth Services. Marked and unmarked police units combined with approximately 8 uniformed and plainclothes law enforcement members who did saturate the city of Hazleton this weekend. As a result, 2 vehicles were towed, 8 traffic citations, 3 non-traffic citations were issued. Police arrested 29-year-old Davian Murray of Hazleton, taken into custody and cited with public drunkenness and disorderly conduct. Additionally, a 17-year-old female juvenile was taken into custody, found to be in possession of marijuana, crack cocaine, and methamphetamine. Police also cited 6 underage individuals for underage drinking. An update to a story we first brought you on Friday here on Wyln News. 3 of the 7 people that were injured when a car ran into them on a residential street in Rice Township have been released from the hospital. Brian and Nita Herbst, their 4 children, and their niece, Gabrielle Carlin, were struck by a car as they walked along Alexander Boulevard in the Polonia Estates development around 1 o'clock Friday afternoon. All were taken to area hospitals for treatment. 8-year-old Gabrielle and Tyler and Caden Herbst were treated and released. The conditions of 35-year-old Brian Herbst and 5-year-old Ella Herbst were upgraded from serious to fair on Sunday. 37-year-old Nina Herbst and 10-month-old Tessa Herbst are still listed in critical condition at Geisinger Medical Center in Danville as of Sunday. The driver of the car that struck the family, 51-year-old Jinga Keita of Mountaintop, was not injured. She has not been charged as of yet. Police say they are continuing to investigate and awaiting the results of toxicology tests. 8 municipalities in Schuylkill County have had mosquitoes test positive for the West Nile virus this year. Those mosquitoes were found in Cressona, Schuylkill Haven, Gilberton, Frackville, and Tamaqua boroughs, along with Rush, Mahanoy, and West Mahanoy townships. There have been 16 positive samples of the virus in Schuylkill County. The West Nile virus is mostly spread by mosquitoes, the virus causing flu-like symptoms that can result in encephalitis and inflammation of the brain. Cressona had the first mosquito sample to test positive for the virus this year in the state. 41 of the state's 67 counties this year have tested positive for the West Nile virus. Coming up on WYLN News, if you are an air traveler, TSA PreCheck is in town. We'll explain. Plus, Pennsylvania's presence to help in Texas. But first, as we head out to break, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast from the WYLN Weather Center. Remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We'll be right back.
Get Get red-hot prices on furniture and mattresses during Grand Central's summer clearance sale. We have a huge selection of Lazy Boy recliners. Choose any of these Lazy Boy recliners in 30 different colors at only $3.99. Get a Catnapper Patriot Power Lift Chair in any of 4 colors for only $5.99. England sofas in 4 styles and 20 colors are also only $5.99. Sealy mattress sets start at only $2.99. And you can get free delivery and up to 60 months free financing on your new Sealy mattress. Everything to make your house a home. Grand Central, downtown Hazleton, and at the Laurel Mall.
A new choice has arrived in the greater Hazleton area. Keystone Ballet Academy is now open. Our classes are progressive and comprehensive. We are focused on the classical ballet art form and, importantly, proper ballet technique. We provide skilled classical ballet instruction in our state-of-the-art studio for beginners and experienced dancers, youth and adults. Check us out on Facebook or on our website to learn more and to view our class schedule. Keystone Ballet Academy, now open.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Beginning today, the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport is offering TSA pre-check enrollment. The temporary enrollment center is set up in the Pocono Club and Business Center. To speed up the process before you arrive, you can pre-enroll online at ident2go.com/TSA precheck. There is a processing fee of $85. Currently, 37 airlines participate in the pre-check program. Governor Tom Wolf announced that 45 members of Pennsylvania Task Force 1, Urban Search and Rescue Task Force, have left Philadelphia to report immediately to Fort Worth, Texas, where they will assist in water rescue and search and rescue efforts as Hurricane Harvey continues to bring rain to the Gulf Coast. The team has the capability to conduct water and rescues and consists of highly trained personnel in search and rescue, structural specialists, hazardous materials specialists, communications, medical personnel, and canine handlers, as well as staff who will aid the team with ground support once they arrive on site. It's not yet known how long that team will remain in Texas. Governor Tom Wolf today reminding Pennsylvanians that the first significant strengthening of Pennsylvania's animal protection statutes in nearly 30 years, Act 10 of 2017, became law today. Earlier this year, the governor signed the package of bills, which includes Libre's Law. The updated measures clarified the definition of abuse and raise penalties and training and education programs that are being developed to prepare authorities responsible for protecting animals through identification and prosecution of animal cruelty crimes. 5 key components of the legislation include improved tethering conditions for outside dogs, added protections for horses, increased penalties for animal abuse, and aggravated cruelty. It also ensures convicted animal abusers will forfeit abused animals to a shelter, and it grants civil immunity for veterinarians and veterinary technicians. Coming up on Edgewood's News Choice, getting ready to alter your workout for fall in Community and You. Plus, it's Medical Monday with Physical Therapy and Balance Center. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Introducing CrossFit Drums, the Greater Hazleton area's first and only CrossFit affiliate. We still offer our traditional monthly gym memberships and one-on-one personal training, but have expanded to also offer CrossFit classes taught by multiple Level 1 CrossFit certified trainers. We are open 7 days a week, 365 days a year to help you achieve your fitness goals. CrossFit Drums now open and ready to get you in the shape of your life.
Boyer Insurance Agency, 78 Sugarloaf Avenue in Sugarloaf. Quality coverage, competitive rates, discounts, recreational vehicles, boats, campers, and motorcycles. Find the coverage you want at the right price. Call them at 570-788-3543.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Meet Granny Rita and welcome to the Wyln kitchen. Watch as she whips up some amazing ethnic dishes just like your grandma used to make. Granny's Kitchen, only on Wyln TV 35.
Welcome to Community and You, and today we are going to get healthy, or healthier, depending on what the case may be. With me is Janet Brown, and Janet, where do you hang out here when you're hanging out?
At the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton, at the Fitness Center.
And it is a wonderful place. I noticed you didn't call it a gym, although there looks to be a lot of gym-type stuff here. Give us a little rundown. What is here?
We actually do have a lot. Right now we are in the fitness center, so we do offer a lot of classes, training sessions. We work with all different ages.
Now, this isn't just a type of fitness center for people who are perhaps undergoing different types of rehabilitation?
For actually everything. We deal with people that are in rehab. So once they graduate from rehab, they come to the fitness center. We get them healthier just to maintain a healthier life and continue with fitness. Also kids as well as elderly.
So what would you say your age range is then, from walking?
I would say 8 to about like 95. That's our oldest member that we have here.
Boy, that is wonderful. Now, you mentioned the fact that you have a lot of classes, and sometimes there are people, and I can see them if you look right into the camera there, they're sitting on their couch and they're saying, I don't know, this other lady over here is on that bike. I don't want to do that, but I might be interested in some of those classes that you have. Do you have to be a member? How does that work?
You don't have to be a member. You could come in, try it out. We encourage you to bring a friend, make it comfortable, to try to get out of your comfort zone.
By the way, the girl on the bike is Jen, and
Yes.
is that one of the classes? Obviously, you've got bikes here.
Yes, we do have a cycling class. It's a very popular class. We actually offer that 4 times a week.
Ooh. What about some of the other classes that you have? Again, classes for people like me who should be taking classes in order to stay healthy and fit.
We have Fit for Life, so it's a basic starting class. It gets you going, full body, cycling, dance, total body conditioning, PYO, it's like Pilates and yoga, Piloxing, that's Pilates and boxing,
Wow.
boot camp. Right now in the summer, it's called Summer Mix, so it's everything, and it's fun.
Boy, it does sound like fun, but it sounds like it's kind of tough. How do you know when you get in touch with you and someone calls and says, Janet, I think I'd like to get involved and I need to do something. How do you know where to put someone? Look at me, for example.
When you do call, we see, we give you an evaluation. So we kind of sit down and talk to you, get to know you, see what you can't do, and then we'll go from there. So we'll show you, get you comfortable, and understand everything that you have to do.
And you also do have other classes for people who do have certain conditions.
We do. We actually have a Get Up and Go program, so it's people with Parkinson's, all different kind of disorders, things like that, and just to get you going and more active.
When people do come to the, and I'm focusing a little bit more on the classes because you do have the bikes and the treadmills and different things like that as well. But when they do come to the classes, they don't have to do any of the other things.
No. And when you're in a class, if there's some things that you can't do, you don't have to do it. So you can feel comfortable and just do what you can.
What if someone, again, I'm sitting at home on my couch and I'm interested, is there what exactly is the cost like? Do you have to sign up for a period of time? How does that work here?
You could come in, pay per class. So depending on the class, they range between $6 to $10 per class. Or you could buy a punch card, so it'd be 10 for 40, 10 for 60, depending if you are a member or if you're not a member. And you could purchase an unlimited package. So it's unlimited gym and unlimited classes.
Are there other things here in the facility as well? I know, you go to a gym, you have a shower, you have a changing room, things like that here too?
Yes, we have that. Towels, showers, training, anything.
And you don't have to get a doctor's note to be able to come?
Yes, 50 or older, just to make sure that there's no restrictions, and then that's it. We just send a clearance to your doctor.
All right. Janet, I'm going to have you look right in there in the camera and look at me in the camera, because I'm the one sitting home on my couch, and tell me to get my buns of steel here. Well, they're not quite steel yet. They're more like aluminum.
Come visit us at the fitness center. We're here to help you. Bring a friend, and we'll encourage you and get you stronger.
Sounds like a plan. Can I give you this for 1 second? And I'm going to give you this. This is my favorite part. Ooh, look at that. See you again next time on Community and You.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. 2 great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 25 minutes from Frackville, 26 minutes from Jim Thorpe, 28 minutes from Tamaqua, 20 minutes from Shavertown, and 28 minutes from Clark Summit. Barber Ford in Exeter and Hazleton. Online at barberautogroup.com, where nobody but nobody sells for less.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
It's high school football time. Watch WYLN for all the local high school football action as we bring you the event, not just the highlights, like only WYLN can. Watch the game of the week right here on WYLN. We're your local network. For the best in local sports, watch WYLN TV 35. The event, not just the highlights.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to watch archived shows and a live stream of our broadcast shows. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. WYLN, we're your local network.
So for the people out there with knee arthritis wondering what the best treatment is, there was a recent article that came out about steroid injections, which is one of the first options a lot of times for people. This article was compared saline injections to the steroid injections to see what benefits there were and also what possible side effects there was. What it found was that with the steroid injections, from a 0 to 20 point scale in pain, there was a reduction of only about 1.2 points in the pain scale, which wasn't significant. The interesting thing was that the saline group, they actually had a slightly better reduction in pain levels at 1.9%, which again wasn't significantly relevant. But the kicker was that in the steroid group, they found that over a 2-year period, I believe it was between 2013 and 2015, the steroid group actually saw a 2 times the amount of cartilage loss versus the saline group. So basically, if you're looking at steroid injections, just be cautious and just know this. The reduction from steroid injections may be beneficial initially, but it may create some cartilage loss compared to not doing the steroid injections. So just be cautious that it might create some issues in the future if you do have repetitive steroid injections in the knee. So if not steroid injections, what else can you do for arthritis? A lot of the research out there has been finding that conservative treatment is great at managing arthritis of the knees. One of the best ways to manage arthritis conservatively is with physical therapy treatments. Long-term key to most arthritic joints is to manage exercise. What exercise does is it actually helps the joint because the fluid in the joint is produced by gentle compression of the cartilage, and also if you develop the strength around the joint, it helps cushion that joint, reducing the load on that joint, which can help with pain and function, and also with the ability to basically enjoy your life. I know exercise is a hard sell, and if you're not sure what to do, always check with a professional. And with physical therapy and balance centers, knowing arthritis and how to manage pain, we can help you move better, live better, and enjoy your life.
Call Physical Therapy and Balance Centers for a free 20-minute question and answer session. 501-1808. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, 1324 North Church Street in Hazel Township, or visit them online at hazeltonpt.com.
Pennsylvania State Representative David Millard has organized 2 drug forums that will take place in Columbia County next month. Columbia County Coroner Jeremy Reese, several doctors, and other representatives will provide children and adults with information on the opioid crisis, drug abuse, and how to avoid drug addiction. The first forum will take place at Berwick High School Auditorium Wednesday, September 6th at 6 p.m. The second will be held at Bloomsburg High School Auditorium Wednesday, September 13th at 6 p.m. Both forums are free and open to the public. Millard encourages all parents and students to attend. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
Chura's Auto Sales has a great line of cars and trucks. Every vehicle is serviced, reconditioned, and inspected. Chura's Auto Sales offers you experience, quality, and service. Stop in today, North Broad Street and Susquehanna, West Hazelton. WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazelton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.